This ESPN Films presentation is brought to you by Buick.
If you're a college football fan, you know that Alabama-Auburn is an intense rivalry. From birth, the fans in the state are almost forced to pick a side. The rivalry has a hatred. It does have this venomous quality, but it also has a human side. What's happened in the last 2 years, you couldn't really script the storylines, the twists, the turns. I think at the end of the day, people who don't know anything about this rivalry will be pleased and hopefully gain some insight that they didn't know about this rivalry, even though they thought they did.
The Paul Feinbaum Radio Network.
Jim is first up. Jim, good afternoon.
And it's really impossible for people around the country to really grasp and understand how big this rivalry has become. I mean, it is the biggest rivalry in sports, hands down.
Cam Newton. Every day I get on this radio, and the only thing I can hear is Cam Newton.
I'm in my mid-50s, and I thought I had seen everything you could possibly see in college football being in Alabama, but I've never seen anything like this. It's difficult to describe, particularly to someone who doesn't live here. It's really the Israelis and the Palestinians living together in one place, day in, day out. Two sides that have a long history of hate.
I hate Auburn. The ugly word. If Auburn was playing Russia, I'd have to pull for Russia. No! You got to care about somebody before you hate them.
There's always something that can go wrong and will go wrong, but it also helps make it the most intense, dramatic, passionate, compelling rivalry in all of sports.
Al is in Dadeville, Alabama. Hey, Al.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Well, thanks.
This year, I was at the Iron Bowl.
Okay.
And I saw where they put a Cam Newton jersey on Bear Bryant's statue. Well, let me tell you what I did. I went to Auburn, Alabama, and I poisoned the two tumors trees.
Is that against the law to poison a tree?
Well, do you think I care? Roll damn Tide.
Roll Tide, roll. War Eagle.
We run around the stadium screaming, roll, Tide, roll, baby.
I'm gonna do it fairly smooth. War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Now, let me tell you what Roll Tide means and where it was originated.
It was a great big tidal wave, had this strength that was very fearful to everybody who saw it.
In 1892, the old eagle started flying around the field, and the Auburn people looked up and said, War Eagle.
When you wear the AU on your chest, I can promise you if there's another Auburn person that you don't know, you will hear War
Eagle! They're not actually even an eagle, they're a tiger. So I don't know what War Eagle means, but I hate it.
Well, of course, that's the enemy's slogan and chant, but I don't hear that from any friend of mine because I don't have any friend that went to Auburn.
The thing about going to Auburn, no.
As far as the best athlete to ever come out of the University of Auburn, it's Charles Barkley.
Bowles number 2, behind myself.
War Eagle! Hey!
I can't do that.
Roll Tide!
Oh my gosh. So embarrassed.
Roll damn Tide.